Class 10th Coordinate Geometry Exercise 7.2. Now I'm going to start. I'm going to share the screen along with you. I'm opening the exercise. You also open the exercise of your textbook. Exercise 7.2. Now this is your exercise 7.2. Now in this particular exercise, we learn how to find the coordinates of the point in between the lines. And this is generally termed as the section formula. Now I'm going to start with the exercise 7.2. Now this is the question in front of you. Coordinate geometry. Class 10th. Exercise 7.2. I can say this is the part 1 of this exercise of 7.2, and 7.1 is already completed, and you can see all those parts from the link of www.sonikaanandacademy.com. From there you will get the link. Now question number 1. Actually, this exercise is based on the formula of section formula. With the help of section formula, we find the points in between the line. For example, there are 2 points x1 and y1, and this is x2 and y2. And I have to find the coordinate of this point x and y somewhere in between these 2 points. And for example, this is in the ratio of m is to n. Then section formula, let it be point P. So for the point P, value of x is equal to, we have to multiply n with x1 plus m with x2 over m plus n. Similarly, the coordinates of the y, n with y1, m with y2, m plus n. Now, if they are dividing them internally, okay? And if externally, then the formula is different. I will tell you later. Now, just switching to question number 1. Find the coordinates of the point which divides this points in the ratio of 2:3. That means this is the line, and the points are -1, 7 and 4, -3. Now it divides the line in the ratio of m is to n. That means in the ratio of 2:3, and let it be point P, and we have to find the coordinates of these points P. Now according to our formula, if we compare this, it becomes x1, this becomes y1, and here it becomes x2, and here it becomes y2. So now the coordinates of P for the x-axis is equal to, now we have to multiply 3 with -1 because it becomes m and it becomes n. Now 3 into -1 plus 2 into 4. Be careful, otherwise your answer will be wrong. Now m plus n, that is 2 plus 3, and we get -3 plus 8 over 5. That means 5 by 5, and we get the answer 1. Now I am going to find the coordinates for the y. Now from the formula, this is the formula. Now we have to multiply 3 with 7. You can see over here 3 with value of the y, that is 7, plus 2 and value of y is minus 3. So 2 with minus 3. Now m plus n, we get 2 plus 3. Now it becomes 21 minus 6 over 5. That means 15 over 5 and we get 3. So the coordinates of the point which divides these joining points in ratio 1:3. That means the coordinates of the point P are 1 and 3. Now question number 1 is finished. I'm shifting to question number 2. I'm moving to the next page. Now this is the question number 2 of the exercise 7.2. Find the coordinates of the point of trisection. It is given over here, trisection of the line segment joining this and this. That means this become point A, this become point B. But the ratio is not given to us in this question. So what is the ratio? It is given trisection. That means line is divided in trisection. That means one ratio becomes 2 and another ratio becomes 1. So it means trisection. Whenever there's a trisection, the ratio is 2:1. So this becomes m and this becomes n. Now using the same formula, if we have to find the coordinates of the P, let it be A, let it be B. So now for the coordinates of P for X, we have the formula x1 n x2 m over m plus n. Now I'm going to substitute the values. Value of x1, that is, this is x1. You can write over here like this, x1 is equal to 4, y1 is equal to minus 1, x2 is equal to minus 2, and y2 is equal to minus 3. Now I'm going to substitute, that is 4 into 1 plus minus 2 into 2 over m plus n, that is 2 plus 1. So we get 4 minus 4 over 3, which is equal to 0. Now next one, we have to find the coordinates for the y, that is x1 n plus x2 m over m plus n. So this is the coordinate of y, so we write over here y1 and y2. So now the coordinates of the y1 is minus 1 and n is 1. Now similarly, the coordinates of the y2 minus 3 and m is 2. Now we have to sum up m plus n, that is 2 plus 1, which is equal to minus 1 and minus 6 by 3. That means minus 7 by 3. So our coordinates becomes 0 and minus 7 by 3. Just note it down and then I will proceed further. Now, because the ratio is not given in this question, so we can take either ratio 2:1 and we can also take the ratio, another ratio as 1:2 because it is given the trisection. So for the other one, how will we find the ratios? Px is equal to, now the x1 is 4 and n becomes 2. Similarly, x2 is minus 2. You can see x2 is minus 2 and it is 1. And m plus n, again it is 1 plus 2. So here we get 8 minus 2 over 3, that is 6 by 3, which is equal to 2. Now we have to find the ratio for the y, which is equal to y1, that is minus 1, and n, that is 2, plus then y2, that is minus 3 into 1. Now m plus n, it becomes 1 plus 2, and we get minus 2 and minus 3 over 3. That means minus 5 by 3. So other second coordinates, if we take the ratio like 1:2, it becomes 2 comma minus 5 by 3. So now this question is completed. I'm shifting to question number 3. It is a little bit long question along with a figure. Now, what is the question here? To conduct a sports day activity in your rectangle-shaped school ground ABCD, lines have been drawn with a chalk powder at a distance of 1 meter each. 100 flower pots have been placed at a distance of 1 meter from each other. Now, what happened? Niharika runs 1/4 of the distance AD on the second line. On the second line. She is Niharika. Okay? Because she is running on the second line. And she runs the 1/4 of the distance of the AD and posts a green flag. Preet runs 1/5, okay, of the distance on the 8th line. What is the distance between the two flags? We have to find the distance between these two flags. Okay, so the point at which Niharika is standing and the point at which Preet is standing, these are the 2 points, and we have to find the distance between them. So for this, we have to find the coordinates. So what is the distance from A to D? And what is the distance between the both flags? If Rashmi has to post a blue flag exactly halfway between the line segment joining the two flags, where should she post that? Rectangular shaped ground. Now this is 1 centimeter, so this is 10. So you can say this coordinate is 2 and this coordinate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1/4 of the distance. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 1/4 of the distance, that is 13 by 4. The distance covered by that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So y coordinate becomes for the Niharika. If we take 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I will take 12. Okay. No, it is 13. 1/4 of the distance. So 13 by 4 you can take. And at this point we take, this is 8 and 1/5. So that is, I think we can take 5 over here and 4 over here. Clear? These are the coordinates. Let it, I'm going to check that. Okay. Now we have to find the distance between them. Now these are the coordinates. Now we have the distance formula. Under root x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. So it becomes 8 minus 2 whole square, 5 minus 4 whole square. That is 6 square plus 1 square. That is 36 plus 1. That is 37. It will not be the answer. I have to check it. What are the coordinates we have to take? Just wait a little bit. 1/5 of the distance on the 8th line. I have to check it for that. I will check it later. If I take 13 by 4, 100 flower pots have been placed at a distance of 1 meter. Okay. So 1/4. Okay. So he runs 1 by 4 distance. So 100 by 4, it becomes to 25. And he runs 1 by 5. Distance run by Niharika and distance run by Preet, 100 by 5. That is 20. Okay. So coordinates become, not this. Coordinates become 2 and 25 and 8 and 20. I will use again another page. So coordinates of the Niharika becomes 2 and 25 and for the Preet 8 and 20. So distance between them 8 minus 2 whole square, 20 minus 25 whole square. So it becomes 6 square plus minus 5 whole square. That is 36 plus 25. That is under root 61. Now how will I find the 25 and 20? Because 100 pods are there and Niharika covers 1/4 of distance. So it covers to 25 and Preet covers the 1/5 of the distance. So it becomes 15 by 100, that is 20. That's why I have taken these coordinates. Now Akanksha has to put a blue flag in between them. Okay, so it has the coordinates 2 and 25. It has the coordinates 8 and 20. Now we just see the question. Uh, Halfway between them. Okay, she has to put the halfway between them. So we have to find the middle point. So we can take this ratio 1 and this ratio 1. So from here, the x coordinates is equal to 2 into 1 plus 8 into 1 over 2. Similarly, the y coordinates become 25 into 1 plus 20 into 1 by 2. 1 plus 1, 2. So it becomes 2 plus 8 by 2, that is 10 by 2, which is equal to 5. And here 25 plus 20 by 2, that is 45 by 2. So what is the answer? You can find easily. It is 22.22.5. The coordinates is 5 and 22.5. Now we have to find the where she puts. That means 22.5 is equal to 100 by x. So value of x is equal to 100 by 22 by 5. That means I can write 45 into 2 also. So in this way we can solve that. Now I'm shifting to the next question. Question number 4. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points is divided by this. These types of questions are very important. Now from 4th to 10, all the questions are important, so be careful and revise in your examination. Now the question number 4, we have find the ratio in which the line segment joining these points is divided by this. That means these are the 2 points, minus 3 and 10, 6 and minus 8. Now the point is already given to us, minus 1 and 6. And we have to find the ratio. What is m and n? So let it be point P. Let point P divides them in ratio, let it be k is to 1. Then for the x coordinate, we have the value -1. For the y coordinate, we have the value 6. Value of m, that is k. Value of n, that is 1. Now this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, and this is y2. Okay. Now I am using the formula px is equal to n into x1 m into x2 over m plus n. Similarly, coordinate of the y, n y1 plus m y2 over m plus n, which is equal to, now the n becomes 1 and px is -1. So 1 into, in place of x we write -3. Now m becomes k. In place of x2 we write 6 over k plus 1. Similarly, here we get 6, value of n, that is 1, value of y 1, that is 10. In the m we put k, and value of y2 is -8 over k plus 1. So when we multiply, it becomes k plus 1, which is equal to -3 plus 6k. So now we have -k -1 -3 plus 6k. We bring over here -1 plus 3, 6k plus k. It becomes 7k is equal to 4. So value of k is 4/7. वहाँ पे बता दो सब, दरवाज़ा खोलो. Similarly, we can see k plus 1, 10 minus 8k. We have 6k plus 6, 10 minus 8k. That is 6k plus 8k is equal to 10 minus 6. That is 14k is equal to 4. So value of k is it is 2. 4/14, that is 2/14, 7. You can see the same answers we got. Actually, this question is very important. Practice in whenever you go for any test and examination. Okay. Now the next question. Question number 5. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining these points is divided by the x-axis. Listen, these are the points A and B, 1 and -5. And here it is -4 and 5. And it is divided by x-axis. So when any point is divided by x-axis, that means it has the point of x. But point of y becomes 0 whenever there is written as x-axis. Remember that. Okay, because the line goes like this in the coordinate in this way. So this is the point 1 comma -5, and this is the point -4 comma 5. So the point is on the x-axis, so we have the value of x, but value of y becomes 0. So let ratio, I again take the same method, k is to 1. Okay. So px is equal to x, py is equal to 0, m is to k, n is 1. Now x1, y1, x2, y2. That is 1 and -5, and here it is -4 and 5. Now we use the formula px is equal to n x1 plus m x2 over m plus n. And another formula we have p by n y1 m y2 over m plus n. Now see over here, we have in these types of question, we take that value which has the value of 0. So it's easy to solve them. So I will go for the py. So we substitute over here y, value of n is 1, value of y1 that is minus 5. Value of m is k, value of y2 is 5 over m plus n that is k plus 1. Now when we multiply with 0 any digit, it becomes 0 which is equal to minus 5 plus 5k. So we get 5k is equal to minus 5 and it becomes k is equal to minus 5 by 5 that is minus 1. Now I'm shifting to the next question. It's very important, all these questions. So practice 1 and 2 times in order to get the mastery on these types of questions. Just wait. Just wait a little bit. The next question we have, if 1 comma 2 4 comma y x comma 6 and 3 comma 5 are vertices of a parallelogram. Find x and y. Now it is a different type of question. This is a parallelogram. It has coordinate 1 and 2, 4 and y, x and 6, and 3 and 5. Now these two are the diagonals and their diagonals cut at a same point. That means we can find the mid value of these 2 points and these 2 points. So then that mid value is same for that. Okay. So there's one more formula if we have to find the midpoint. We utilize the formula x1 plus x2 over 2 for the x coordinate. For the y coordinate, we have y1 plus y2 over 2. Now I am going to find the midpoint between A and C. So coordinate of A is 1 comma 2 and coordinate of C is x comma 6. So the middle point, let it be O, for the x is equal to 1 plus x by 2. Similarly, O for the y is equal to 2 plus 6 by 2, which is equal to 8 by 2, which is equal to 4. Now for the points B and D, coordinates of the B 4 comma y and coordinates for the C D 3 comma 5. Now here again the same point OX is equal to 4 plus 3 by 2, which is equal to 7 by 2, and OY is y plus 5 by 2. Now these 2 points are equal and these 2 points are same, so we can equate them. So 1 plus x by 2, which is equal to 7 by 2. So 2 and 2 get cancelled. So 1 plus x is equal to 7. So value of x is equal to 7 minus 1, which is equal to 6. Similarly, 4 is equal to y plus 5 by 2. 4 is there. Now we cross multiply. 8 is equal to y plus 5. So value of y is equal to 8 minus 5, that is 3. So value of x is 6 and value of y is 3. In this way we perform this question. Now the next question of the exercise we have question number 7. Find the coordinate of point A where AB is the diameter of the circle. ये आपका diameter हो गया है, ठीक है. Find the coordinate of point A and B. सेंटर आपका दिया हुआ है C पर और इस C की वैल्यू आपको दी हुई है 2, -3 and the value of B is given to you 1, 4 and you have to find the value of A, that is X and Y. Now C is in the center, so we use radius is equal, so we use the midpoint formula. So coordinate of the C, that is 2, which is equal to A plus X by 2. Coordinate of A and B, that is 2 is equal to 1 plus X by 2 and here -3 is equal to 4 plus Y by 2. So when we multiply, we get 4 is equal to 1 plus X. So value of X is equal to 4 minus 1, that is 3. Here we get -6, 4 plus Y. So value of Y becomes -6 plus 4, that is -2. So the coordinates of the A are 3 and -2. Now the question number 8. A and B are these points. Find the coordinates of P. These are the 2 points, A and B. Coordinate of A is -2 and -2. Coordinate of B is 2 and -4. We have to find a point P. It is given as in the ratio 3:7. That means we take 3 over here and 7 over here. It is the meaning of this one. So let the coordinates of P be X and Y. Now we have to find P of X. Now you are enough intelligent that how we will find that. So -2 with 7 plus 2 with 3, X coordinates of the both, and 3 plus 7. Now for the PY we have -2 with 7 and -4 with 3 by 3 plus 7. So which is equal to -14 plus 6 by 10. Here we get -8 by 10. That is -2 by 5. Here we get -14 -12 over 10. That is -26 over 10. That is -13 over 5. So its coordinate are -2, by 5 and -13 by 5. Now I'm shifting to another question. Ninth and 10th. Find the coordinates of point which divides into 4 equal parts. Now this question you have to do 4 equal parts. That is -2 and 2 and 2, 8. Firstly we take A, then B, then C. We take this ratio 1 and this ratio 3 and find the coordinate for the A. Okay, then for the B, M becomes 2 and N becomes 2. For the C, M becomes 3 and N becomes 1. For the A, M becomes 1 and for the N becomes 3. You use these ratio and these points and find the different coordinates. I'm leaving this question. Now question number 10. We have to find the area of rhombus. Now this is the rhombus having 4 points in the rhombus. all the sides are equal to each other. And these are the vertices 3, 0, 4, 5, -1, 4, -2, -1. Now we have to find the area of rhombus. That is the product of diagonals. So now these are the two diagonals. These are the two diagonals. So how will we find the diagonals? We use the distance formula and find the distance between A and C. So this is the distance of the first diagonal. So which is equal to -1 -3 whole square, 4 -0 whole square. In this question, put important. It can be asked in the examination. Then this is -4 whole square plus 4 whole square. That means 16 plus 4 4 is 16. That is under root 32. Now similarly, BD, which is equal to 4 minus -2 whole square plus 5 minus -1 whole square. So which is equal to 4 plus 2 whole square, 5 plus 1 whole square, which is equal to 6 square plus 6 square, that is 36 plus 36, that is 72. Now area is half of the product of the diagonals, that is half into under root 32 into under root 72. Now half into 32, that is 16 into 2, and under root of 16 is 4 under root 2. Now 72, 8 into 9, that is under root of 9 is 3, under root of 8 is 2 under root 2. So now it is cancelled, 2 2s are 4. It becomes 2 into 3 into 2, and under root 2 and under root 2 becomes 2. So answer is 2 3s are 6, 2s are 12, 12 2s are 24 centimeter square. Now the whole of the exercise is completed. We meet next time. An area of the triangle is also completed. The whole of the chapter of the coordinate geometry is completed.